debit in accounts payable. Following on from the last video, now that the adjustment batch has been created, let's look at the specifics of entering the adjustment. You'll want to put a description for the batch, and to make it meaningful, put a description next to the entry number. Enter the relevant dates. You need to specify a value for the vendor number. For this example, we will use vendor number 1200 for chloride systems. You can optionally put in a description in the reference field, and in the document number field, enter the document that you will be adjusting. Notice that the document balance and payment balance fields auto-populate. Finally, in the detail section, enter the appropriate adjustment details. To begin, we are going to reverse the amounts that were originally entered. Once those amounts have been entered, we are going to enter the correct data. Now, beginning with the reversing entries. Debits were made to the miscellaneous account incorrectly, so we're going to reference that miscellaneous account here. And we are going to credit that miscellaneous account by the amount that was originally entered, in this case $50. We are going to do the same thing for our tax accounts. So for our county tax payable, we will credit that value in the amount of $3.13. And for sales tax, we're going to credit by $1. And finally, we're going to reverse out the accounts payable entry that was made as well. So these entries effectively zero out the amounts that were on the original invoice. Now we are going to enter the amounts that should have been entered on that invoice. So again, we purchased the fluorescent desk lamp for $100. That should have been charged to inventory. So we'll simply enter and debit the inventory account for $100. Again, it is important to note that the taxes must be computed manually. The adjustments don't automatically calculate the tax on inventory in this example. So we are going to manually calculate and enter our county tax amount. And for sales tax, at a tax rate of 2% on $100, that will be $2. So if we have a look at our totals, we will notice that the net amount is $108.25. It's important to note that we don't manually enter a credit for the accounts payable account. The system will automatically either debit or credit the difference to that accounts payable control account. In this case, because our debits are higher than our credits, the offsetting entry to make the debits and credits balanced will be an adjustment, or simply a credit to the accounts payable account for $108.25. This is the amount that should have been entered on the original invoice. Once you've verified that the amounts are correct, click on the Add button. If you need to make changes to the adjustment, you can do so if the batch has not been posted. That's how you enter the adjustment entry details when creating adjustments. Congratulations, you now know how to enter an adjustment in Sage 300.